Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the rich history of the Achaemenid Empire, one of the most influential empires of the ancient world. When we talk about empires, we often think about size and conquest, and rightfully so. But with the Achaemenids, it's about more than just the battles they fought and the territories they conquered. We're talking about an empire that, at its peak, stretched across 3 continents, from the dusty plains of Anatolia to the bustling heartland of the Indus Valley. Imagine the vastness, the diversity of cultures, the sheer scale of their achievements. This wasn't just about conquering lands. It was about connecting people and ideas across an unprecedented geographical expanse. Over the next few chapters, we'll unearth the secrets of their success, from their revolutionary administrative techniques to their lasting cultural impact. So, buckle up as we journey back in time to explore the rise and fall of the mighty Achaemenid Empire. Our story begins, as many great stories do, with a single, ambitious individual, Cyrus the Great. Born into a world of tribal kingdoms and shifting alliances, Cyrus inherited a relatively small kingdom in Persia. But Cyrus, oh boy, he wasn't your average ruler content with a small piece of the pie. He had a vision, a grand vision, to unite the disparate Persian tribes and forge them into a force unlike any the world had ever seen. And unite them he did. Cyrus possessed a unique blend of military prowess and political acumen. He wasn't just about brute force. He understood the power of strategy, of winning hearts and minds alongside battles. He treated his conquered foes with a surprising level of respect and tolerance, a stark contrast to the brutal norms of the time. Imagine this: you're conquered by an invading force, expecting the worst, and instead you're allowed to keep your customs, your religion, even your local leaders. This was Cyrus's genius. This approach earned him the loyalty of the people he conquered, transforming former enemies into willing participants in his burgeoning empire. We can't forget his most famous act of benevolence, the Cyrus Cylinder. Considered by many to be the world's first charter of human rights, this clay cylinder documents Cyrus's decrees allowing deported peoples, including the Jews, to return to their homelands and rebuild their temples. Now that's what I call forward-thinking leadership. Cyrus's reign marked the beginning of an empire that would forever alter the course of history. His ambition and vision laid the very foundation for the Achaemenid Empire's meteoric rise to power. Under Cyrus and his successors, the Achaemenid Empire didn't just expand, it exploded across the map. Picture this: from the sun-kissed shores of the Aegean Sea in the west to the fertile banks of the Indus River in the east, the empire stretched over 5.5 million square kilometers. That's larger than the entire landmass of the modern-day continental United States. This was an empire that encompassed a staggering diversity of landscapes and peoples. We're talking about the arid deserts of Persia, the fertile plains of Mesopotamia, the bustling cities of the Levant, and the mountainous regions of Thrace and Macedon. Each region boasted its own unique cultures, languages, and traditions, yet they were all united under the banner of the Achaemenid Empire. Think about the logistical challenges of managing such a vast and diverse realm. It's mind-boggling, but the Achaemenids were up to the task. They implemented a sophisticated administrative system, a network of roads and communication lines that crisscrossed the empire like a spider's web, connecting the farthest reaches to the heart of their power in Persia. This interconnectedness facilitated trade and cultural exchange on an unprecedented scale. Imagine caravans laden with exotic goods traversing thousands of miles, connecting the far corners of the empire. Ideas, technologies, and philosophies traveled alongside these trade routes, creating a vibrant melting pot of cultures. The sheer size and scope of the Achaemenid Empire were a testament to their organizational genius and their ability to maintain order and stability across a vast and diverse realm. Ruling an empire that spanned 3 continents wasn't just about military might, it required serious brainpower. And the Achaemenids, my friends, were administrative geniuses. They developed a system of governance so sophisticated, so ahead of its time, that it would influence empires for centuries to come. At the heart of their system was a concept we might find quite familiar today: decentralization. The empire was divided into provinces called satrapies, each ruled by a governor known as a satrap. Think of them as regional managers, each responsible for maintaining order and collecting taxes within their designated territories. But here's the kicker. The Achaemenids understood the importance of checks and balances. To ensure these satraps didn't get any funny ideas about independence, they sent out imperial inspectors, known as the eyes and ears of the king, to keep tabs on things. Talk about accountability. And let's not forget the Royal Road, a marvel of ancient engineering that stretched for over 1,600 miles, connecting Susa in the east to Sardis in the west. This wasn't just any road, it was a superhighway of its time, with way stations and inns strategically placed along the route to facilitate rapid communication and troop movement. Imagine messages traveling from one end of the empire to the other in a matter of days. This intricate web of administrative measures, coupled with their impressive infrastructure, ensured the smooth functioning of the Achaemenid Empire for over 2 centuries. It's a testament to their innovative spirit and their understanding that true power lies in efficient organization. Even the mightiest empires like stars eventually burn out, and so it was with the Achaemenids. Their decline, like their rise, is a tale of ambition, strategy, and of course a fair share of drama. Enter Alexander the Great, the young Macedonian king with a thirst for conquest and a chip on his shoulder the size of the Acropolis. Alexander saw in the sprawling Achaemenid Empire an opportunity to cement his legacy as the greatest conqueror the world had ever seen. The clash between these titans was nothing short of epic. Battles raged across the empire, from the Granicus River to the plains of Gaugamela, each more brutal and decisive than the last. Alexander, a brilliant military strategist in his own right, exploited weaknesses in the Achaemenid army, gradually chipping away at their vast empire. The once mighty Achaemenid army, plagued by internal strife and weakened by years of overextension, proved no match for Alexander's relentless advance. Persepolis, the empire's ceremonial capital, fell to the Macedonians, its legendary palaces looted and burned in a symbolic end to Achaemenid dominance. But attributing the fall of an empire solely to one man's ambition would be a vast oversimplification. The seeds of decline were sown long before Alexander's arrival. Internal power struggles, a series of weak rulers, and revolts within the provinces had already begun to weaken the empire's foundations. Alexander's conquest might have delivered the final blow, but the Achaemenid Empire, like a star nearing the end of its life cycle, was already beginning to collapse under its own immense weight. While the Achaemenid Empire might have crumbled under Alexander's onslaught, its impact on the course of history continues to resonate even after millennia. One of their most enduring legacies was the spread of Zoroastrianism. This ancient Persian religion, with its emphasis on the constant battle between good and evil, spread far and wide during the Achaemenid reign. While it might not be as widespread as it once was, Zoroastrianism's influence can still be felt in various cultures and religions today. The Achaemenids were also pioneers of early globalization, if you will. Their vast empire acted as a conduit for cultural exchange, connecting the East and West in ways never before imagined. Ideas, technologies, and artistic styles flowed freely along their extensive trade routes, leaving a lasting impact on the cultures that came after them. Think about the architectural marvels they left behind, the majestic palaces of Persepolis, the grand tombs carved into cliffsides, the intricate reliefs depicting scenes from their daily life. These structures weren't just feats of engineering. They were expressions of a vibrant and sophisticated culture that valued beauty, order, and grandeur. Even today, the ruins of Persepolis stand as a silent testament to the empire's former glory, a reminder of a time when the Achaemenids ruled over a vast swathe of the world, leaving their indelible mark on the tapestry of human history. Their story is a reminder that even the most powerful empires eventually crumble, but their cultural contributions, their innovations, and their impact on the world can endure for millennia. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the Achaemenid Empire, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more historical insights. From Cyrus the Great's vision to the empire's innovative administrative techniques, the Achaemenids left an undeniable mark on the world. Their story reminds us that while empires may rise and fall, their cultural contributions can echo through the ages, shaping the world we live in today. So, the next time you encounter a map of the ancient world, take a moment to appreciate the vastness and grandeur of the Achaemenid Empire. Imagine the bustling cities, the magnificent palaces, and the vibrant cultures that thrived under their rule. And remember, their story, like all history, is a tapestry woven from ambition, conflict, innovation, and ultimately the enduring legacy of human civilization.